Hi, my name is Sonia Bompastor and I'm looking back at some memories in football. Wow, first picture, I think it was my first camp with a national team. I look really young and my hair looked bad. But really good memory. I think at that time I couldn't realize I would have a career in my life, and when I grew up I didn't know there was a high level in football, in women's game. And I didn't know a lot about the French national team, so yeah, it was really good. My first one, always special one, but really happy in that moment. So yeah, the second one with Montpellier, really good memories again. I had the chance to meet a great president in France, maybe the first one who believed in the women's game at that time. I started with Montpellier in 2004. And we had a lot of success. That's the first time I won the French league with a club, and maybe the starting point of my success career in terms of titles. So yeah, really good memories with the club, but also in life, because Montpellier is such a nice city to live in. Near the beach, and the weather is so nice over there. I met some good friends, and they are still my friends in life now. So yeah, really good memories again.
At this point, did you start to imagine a career in football?
No, again, I was just enjoying playing at the highest level in France, and my goal was to be at the highest level with the club, but also with the national team. But at that time, I was not professional yet. Of course, I was working aside and getting money for that, but also practicing sometimes in the evening still. And with most of the players in the team were working, most of them were working a lot, and we couldn't practice during the day because we had to wait for them to finish their day at job. So no, at that moment I couldn't think about my career and having all that good things in my career.
What do you make of the orange shorts that you're wearing?
A lot of progress in the kits. At that time the shorts and even the jersey were not fit enough for us. It was the men's ones, and because I was small, it was sometimes difficult to have my size. So yeah, I was used to that and really happy to have the same kit as the men's. It was the main thing for me. So next one, I remember this one. The first time we played the World Cup with France, 2003, we played the last game of the group stage against Brazil, and in that game I remember the day before the coach just came to me and she just told me, Sonia, tomorrow you are going to play holding mid, a position I was not very used to play. I was more used to play higher on the pitch. And she just said, you know, in Brazil they have a top player, Marta, and I want you to be on her all the game. You just follow her everywhere on the pitch. And it was a good memory because Marta, everyone knows her. She's a top class player. She had a wonderful career, and at that time I was so young. I was almost starting my career with the French national team. And we didn't qualify for the quarterfinals, but we tied that game 1-1. And the story tells it was in Washington, where a few years later I had the chance to play. So small world.
Did you manage to follow her everywhere on the pitch?
I tried. I tried because, as I said, she was a really world-class player, a really good player. But I think I tried to keep her quiet in the game. And when you analyze the result, maybe I help a little bit on that. So Washington Freedom. First time I was a pro player and I was paid to play football. Great experience on the pitch, but also outside the pitch. This is where I started to learn English as well. I played again with really good players, and this experience was really good for me. Football was really different from what I knew in France, and we were more used to have a technical and tactical game in France, and when I went to US, The game was really physical and it was difficult sometimes for me. I was finishing some training sessions where I was really dead and it was really difficult, but I really enjoyed, and the exposition over there was great. The women's game was professional, and it was the main reason for me to move from France to US. So really good memory. Really nice one. World Cup 2011 in Germany. I remember these moments because I was so sad. We lost the last game and we didn't get any medal. I was so sad, but I had, because my nephew was with me, he came and watched the game, and I really like to have these moments at the end to share with him. Thiago, so at this time he was probably 4 or 5 years old, and I couldn't be sad because he was so happy to be in the pitch with me, and the only thing I was thinking was about him, making him happy, even if inside myself it was really, really difficult because we just lost the game, and I hate to lose. I already said that, so it was really difficult for me to just try to look happy when I was really sad inside.
Yeah, it's amazing. You look at those pictures and you would think that you won the game if you didn't know the context behind it.
Yeah, but no, I was really heartbroken at that moment. But because kids are maybe the only ones who can maybe make me happy, and in that moment it was the case. So when you look at his face, for him it's a really good memory, and it was the most important for me to make him this memory unforgettable. And this is why I'm smiling, but my mind was not really keen to smile. This one, probably my best memory in football. Winning for the first time with a French club and as a captain the Champions League was a big achievement. I think I remember all the emotions we had after the game. You work very hard every day, and when you are able to win that game and to lift that trophy, it means a lot. Means sometimes, as a player, but also as a coach, you don't really take time to reflect. And after the game, we were just so happy, and we couldn't believe we were the best team in Europe. And really difficult, because as a French team, it was always difficult to beat a German team in that time. And I think it was the first time, so it meant a lot for me. And I started to realize after winning that trophy, my career was special, and I was so proud of my teammates. I was so proud of the club, and also a little bit proud of myself.
As you should be. And you mentioned being a captain. I noticed going through the pictures that you were wearing the captain's armband in a lot of pictures and a lot of different teams that you played for as well.
Yeah, true. I think I was a leader in every team I was playing. It was something for me natural. I really like to lead by example, and I think that's something I had in myself from the young age. But I just wrote a book, and I express in the book like how much difficult sometimes it was for me, because I started as a young girl, wanted to play football, but because I was playing with boys, some people were just telling me it's not possible. So I think I started to build that personality from the young age. And after, I was always keen to set the example for others, even if it was not something I was doing with conscious, But I think because it was natural for me to talk, to have speech with my players, my teammates, and in the team, most of the coaches just gave me the armband. This one, Chelsea, Stamford Bridge.
This is, the 2013 Champions League final at Stamford Bridge.
Yeah, exactly. This game, my last game with the club in the Champions League, heartbroken because we lost the game. But when you think about it, again, for me now, the main thing is to say, I just said I played the World Cup in 2003 in Washington, and I played there a few years after. And when I think about this game now, I think like a few years later, I became the Chelsea manager. And again, the story is really beautiful on that aspect, and also being able to play the Champions League final in my last game with the club in that stadium was really special, even if again it was really sad for me because we just lost 1-0.
You played alongside some incredible players as well.
Yeah, when you look at this picture, most of them are world-class players. And of course, for me it's part of the success, having the opportunity to play with these players and be able to win, means a lot. And I'm still in touch with most of them. And I think, that's also something like you take from football. You spend so many time with your teammates, with your staff, and sometimes you just became a family. My first signing as a head coach in Lyon, a special club for me in 2023. First time for the club also to sign a woman as a head coach for the club. I was not really expecting that because I was the head of the academy, and for me, I was really happy in that job, but the opportunity came to me, and I think it was the right timing for me to take this job. And I really enjoyed being there, and I think I learned a lot, my job being with that team. For me, in terms of trophy, the best team in Europe, and I think I had the opportunity to coach so many great players. I already said I spent so many years in Lyon, and I think, Lyon is a special club for me. So, really good memories, positive memories for me with this club. Okay, so, game at Stamford Bridge 2023 as a manager this time. The quarter-final of Champions League. I remember we lost the game at Lyon, and we were really coming into this game and working hard to make sure we were able to qualify. And I think we had a great game. We just scored 2 goals, and we were until the last moment in the game in a really good position. But at the really end, Chelsea scored in a PK. I think at that time it was a controversial PK because I think the VAR, the referee didn't whistle, and the VAR just came back and said, just have a look on the screen. Maybe in my career of coach, I think the worst memory, really, because I think we had a great game, and just in that situation, we just went into extra time and PKs at the end. And again, we lost against Chelsea, but game at Stamford Bridge, and when you think again about the story, it's nice now to be a Chelsea manager and in the other side of the pitch. Emma Hayes. It was at Groupama Stadium. So I know Emma pretty well because when I was playing in US in Washington, she just came the second year of my experience in Washington as the assistant coach, and she helped the staff and the team to make some progress. I have a huge respect for Emma because she's really world-class manager. All the jobs she's been doing in Chelsea, and she's done in Chelsea, and now becoming the US manager. I think, she just set the example for the women at the highest level. And I think for that reason, and also because she's winning, she's the gold medalist in the Olympics. I have a huge respect for her. And we know each other quite well. And she always has been really supportive to me, even when I joined Chelsea. So again, that's someone I give credit for. So game in France, in Saint-Étienne. So France against England, and first time I could meet in person some Chelsea players. In those pictures, I think you can recognize F. Perissé and Aggie Beever-Jones. I remember when I saw Aggie, I think I called her Aji. So yeah, she just looked at me, she didn't say anything, and Hev was like, Sonia, it's Aggie. So I felt bad, but yeah, good time, because I was coming into that game to watch the Chelsea players also, and it was the opportunity for me to meet them for the first time. So really nice memory.
So this was coaching alongside Camille.
Okay.
And I wanted to ask, what has that been like for you as well, having that partnership in terms of how you navigate being a couple but also coaching together?
Yeah, I think that's really important for me to feel confident when I coach with my staff. That's probably the main thing for me. And having Camille alongside me, it's really important because she gives me a lot of support. I think what makes us really successful is we know how to make the difference between private life and professional life. And we are really complementary in the job. And I think Camille has a lot of qualities. And because she has a lot of qualities, we work really close to each other, and we are really efficient. I think when you have two good brains, it's always better than having only one, and that's really important. I think our relationship, but also our chemistry and our strengths together makes us successful. But also I want to mention, it's important to have all the staff together and with us, because us two, it will be difficult to be successful without everyone else. So really important to have this close relationship and the confidence between us, but also to have other people around us. Game against Arsenal at Emirates Stadium.
Yes, this is your first game against Arsenal.
Yeah, so I heard a lot about this game, Chelsea-Arsenal, the rivalry between the clubs, rivalry between the clubs. And first time in a long time, Chelsea was able to win at Emirates Stadium. So this result meant a lot for us, because in terms of confidence, in the beginning of the season, brought a lot of confidence to the squad. And as you can see, I just said I hate to lose. I'm really competitive, and I think we just scored, or maybe it was the end of the game, and I was really happy. And when I'm happy, it's really intense for me. So really nice, and a good memory again. But it's nice because you put a lot of good memories.
And this is the last picture we have. This is a banner of some fan support you've had at Chelsea this year. What does this bring up for you? Yeah,
it brings a lot of positive again, a lot of happiness, and it's always difficult because, as I said, I'm someone who is really discreet, and I don't really like to get the attention, even if I know in my job it's what happens sometimes. But when I first came and I saw this banner, I was a bit uncomfortable, because I just felt like I didn't achieve, or I didn't do anything yet with the club, and people are already giving me a lot of positive energy, and I want to thank the fans, because I really think the Chelsea fans are special. I could feel that from the beginning, and sometimes I just uncomfortable to just tell them, or my emotions are I don't know the word in English, but I'm someone who, when I have to express the emotions, I'm not really comfortable doing that. But they have been incredible. They have been really supportive to me, but also to the team, to the players. And I think, the only thing I'm thinking now, it's I really want us to win titles to share with them, because they really deserve that. Especially, they come to our games, they are loud, we can feel them supporting the team and supporting us. And I think, the only return I want to give them is to win title with Chelsea and to share with them at the end of the season.